It was a beautiful morning. It was sunny, not really hot.
The sun was shining, and one little black cloud floated over.
It's midday, I guess, early spring, a lot of storms during that time of the year.
I was finishing up on the job site, getting up materials, and it began to rain.
It was raining all day long. It hadn't stormed at all. There wasn't any lightning or thunder around, and I was out fixing a case of trouble.
The storm came up pretty quickly. Water was in the building. Lightning struck Lake Seminole, came through the water, through the grass into the restaurant where I was.
I didn't hear the thunder or anything. I seen the lightning, seen it come up, turned to go toward the door, and it threw me, and I went down in a huddle.
The witness said 2 bolts of lightning came down together. One hit the ground on the other side of the pickup, and one hit the pickup.
Lightning hit a oak tree which was right by the door, and it splashed over onto the door that I was holding on to.
All of a sudden, which I don't remember, a bolt of lightning came out of that cloud and hit me in the head.
And it was pulling down the garage door when a bolt of lightning hit the garage and the metal door and everything, and that's the last thing I remember until I woke up in the hospital.
I had probably heard the loudest noise I've ever heard in my life, and the flash, and I remember seeing it exit my hand, and next thing I knew I was picking myself back up.
The lightning entered through my right arm and down the right side and exited the toe next to my big toe as I was standing on that aluminum threshold.
As I remember going down, face first before I hit the ground, I remember seeing the lightning coming out with my 3 fingers on my left hand. And I remember seeing all the ground light up and everything going completely white.
If you take a tornado and turn it sideways and put the most beautiful unseen blue light, strobe light in it, twisting around and around, that's all I remember through the whole thing.
Didn't know what was going on. Not being able to hear out my right side, not being able to, I mean, my arm was just like it was dead laying alongside of me. So.
He knocked me backwards against a freezer that I had in the utility room, and my arm was paralyzed in the position that I was holding the door, holding onto the handle of the door.
My fingertips were burnt white. It burnt my fingerprints off. Felt like I was burning from the inside out.
Burned all my hair off, my eyelashes, my eyebrows, my face, and into my shoulder and down my body, and a streak out through my big toe.
So real bright light, and it was a tremendous pressure on your ears. I don't know if anybody had ever come up behind you sometime and smacked your ears. That's kind of what it felt like.
I even drove myself home. Didn't go to the hospital or anything. And by the time I got home, I couldn't get out of the car. I just literally, my legs felt like they were paralyzed.
Everybody looked at me and went, "What happened to you?" I said, "I think I was just struck by lightning."
If it's coming a storm, and this is yesterday and the storm is coming today, I feel the static so intense that I can't breathe. My skin burns. You touch things, I shock people. Why it happens, I have no idea.
I slept 20 to 22 hours a day for the first 2.5 years.
Have lots of problems with nerves, lots of problems sweating.
Even mowing the yard, it's on a rider, it's hard to do.
Any unexpected sound or noise or bright light would send me into, I say seizure-like episode because it wasn't a true epileptic seizure, or it wasn't a physical seizure so much as it was the muscles contracting in a spasmodic episode.
You know,
Sometimes I can't even sit and talk with people. I have to get away from them. Crowds make me nervous.
With the lightning strike, I could not use my right arm or walk properly. I still cannot walk properly. I did not know I was using my left hand to write with, and my sense of sides have switched, and I keep telling everybody I fall to the left. And that's, I know logically that's not the left, but I fall to the left.
Migraines began immediately. Short-term memory loss, insomnia.
I was off work for 3.5 years. I had headaches and dizziness.
Don't sleep sometimes 2 or 3 days. Really bad in the beginning. I had real bad nightmares.
And if I would be riding like a contract or something with somebody, I sold property there, was sales director over a lot of people. I would lose my thought process, my train of thought, my speech pattern, and my writing would all go at the exact second, exact quick.
This happened when I was 9. I've had the headaches all my life. The nerve pain, the degenerative joint diseases, the breakdown of my esophagus, my bones, my brain, my sight, my hearing.
Some days somebody will walk up to me and I have no idea who they are or what they're talking about, nothing. I've had times that I didn't recognize my wife.
You know, it's not just the things you can see, it's the hidden parts.
You can't wash dishes, can't wash clothes, you can't lift, you can't do anything. The very simple things that you take very, very much granted for, it's gone.
I survived it, and I have the scars.
We live in a different world than most people do. We don't think like other people do. We don't react like other people do.
Back then I was working 60 to 70 to 80 hours a week. My job was first and my family was second. Now my family's first. So in a good way, that's how it's impacted my life.
It's as hard on me as much as it is on my family because they don't understand. It's hard for them when you're used to being active and all of a sudden you go from normal to nothing.
My wife has been wonderful. I couldn't have made it without her. A lot of the people do talk about having, you know, it's a strain on their marriage, and it is a strain because, like I said, there's days I can't even get out of bed, and I can't expect her to understand it.
We take one day at a time, and we're flexible, and we learn to laugh, and we appreciate the small things.
We pray every day that he does not hoard today, that he has a great day, and that he wakes up without any pain, and that he has a really great time.
I married him for rich or poor, for sickness and health, and for better or worse. I said, I've been through the 3 bad ones. And I said, and we're financially able now. I said, it's got to get better.
So far, like I say, I'm hanging in there, and I'm not going to give up. One thing I'm going to die of is old age. Unless one more time.
And you just one foot in front of the other. And well, gee, I can't do it right now, and I'm going to forget about it, so maybe I'll try again later. And if I can't do it today, I'll try again tomorrow if I remember. And if not, then tomorrow will come along and I'll forget that I tried it yesterday, and I'll keep trying it again.
My prayer for myself is I want to be a vessel of God. Even though I'm broken, broken things can still do a lot of good things.
I see lightning, I want to go outside and watch it. If I see a strike, I want to reach out and touch it.
I'm mesmerized by it. It's always amazed me. But I just wish it wouldn't keep reaching out and touching me.
If you hear it, fear it. If you see it, flee it. That's plain and simple.
Awareness is the key, because it can happen anywhere at any time.
To me, it's one of the most amazing things you can see. It's beautiful.